Hello makeup geeks! So today's Halloween look is going to be a Moulin Rouge, or a can-can dancer, whatever you want to call it, inspired look. It's a collaboration with me and Mischievous, so make sure to check out her video. I have a link to it here in the sidebar, so check that out. But it was so much fun to do, and it's just, it's so glamorous, so sexy. I really like it. I think this is going to be for Halloween this year. So anyways, if you guys want to do this look with me, keep watching. So to start off this look, I'm going to prime my eyes with MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot. It's just a nice creamy yellow color that's great under this yellow that I'm putting here on the lid. So just apply that all over. And if you guys have oily lids, I would say to go ahead and use Too Faced Shadow Insurance or Urban Decay Primer Potion, as those are really good for oily lids. But if you're dry to combo, these paint pots work really good. Okay, take your flat stiff brush. And this is MAC's 239. I'm going to go in with the 120 palette. I'm going to use this today because it has great color payoff. I got this on eBay, and I'll have a link for that in the sidebar, but I got the manly one for a lot of you guys that were asking. Okay, woo, shadows going everywhere. I'm going to use this kind of creamy yellow one. It's like the second one down, so just take that. We're going to pat this all over the lid, and we're going to go slightly above the crease, mostly up in here. So get it all on that lid under the crease, and then in here start sweeping it up. Then I'm going to take a stiff down brush, and I honestly don't know, guys, what brush this is, but if you get the Essence of Beauty Duo set, there's one that's about that size. It's a little bit bigger than MAC's 219. Go in with any brown color, and I'm going to take this first one here. And in the side link too, when I take you to the site, I'll have a picture of the 120 palette with circles around all the colors I use today, because I do use quite a few. You're going to start with the outer V like this, with that stiff down brush, and then I'm going to start coming up right there to the brow line. I don't know if that makes sense. You're going to kind of do an angle like this. So just take that and fill that in. And then what you're going to do is start blending it up. Take a flat brush again, and this is MAC's 249. It doesn't have to be that specific one. I'm going in with the main red color in this palette, and that's that one right there. It's really pigmented. I'm really impressed with this 120 palette. Great purchase. I'm going to flip it up like this, and I'm basically going to highlight above that brown with the red and just blend out that brown. Then take your dome brush, could be any sort of dome brush. This is Sonia Kashuk one, and all I'm going to do is kind of soften this and blend it out. Once you get it blended out a bit, I'm going to take that flat stiff brush again. I'm going in with MAC's Vanilla, just something that's close to your skin tone, not shimmery. I'm going to apply this under the brow bone and blend that out also. Go in with your soft dome brush again, and we're going to pick up that same red color that I used here on the lid, and I'm just going to start brushing it out here and just sweeping it out. Don't worry if it's not perfect, because I'm going to blend over it a bit with some pink to kind of soften it. I know this looks really crazy right now, but just get that color, and you can go, as far up or as far down as you want, but just smear that around. And then I'm going to take a blush brush, and it doesn't really matter, anything that's a little bit bigger and fluffy, and I'm going in with, sorry about that, it's my phone, I'm going in with this pink color here, and it's just a nice light pink. I'm going to dip that blush brush in it, and I'm going to dab around the edges with that, and I'm going to start working this to soften it some and just blend it. Then I'm going to take my angled liner brush, like this is the Sonia Kashuk one, and some black gel liner. I'm going to line the upper lash line, and we're going to make it come out a bit, kind of wing it. So start about here, about halfway, and line the lash line, and then pull it up and out like that. Then pick up some more product, and you can work your way in. And it's up to you if you guys want to go all the way in with that black. I'm going to, because I want just a very dramatic lash line. So just keep applying that all along that lash line. Get into there to that tear duct. And I'm going to line right here under the lower lash line and just sweep it in. And it doesn't have to be completely perfect, because we're going to smudge over that anyways with some dark gray. Okay. When you line the lower lash line, stop about here where your natural lash line starts. You can put some white in here to kind of pop the eyes so it's not too intense. Then you can take any eyeliner pencil. Really, you're just going to use this as a tool. I'm going to dip it in the gel liner and line the waterline. I find that the gel and the cream liners seem to stay in the waterline a little bit more or a little bit longer, so I'm going to use that and just smooth it right there in that waterline. And that part, I'm going to go all the way into the tear duct. I'm then going to go in with a small pencil brush like this. I'm going to pick up a really dark gray color out of this palette. You can use black also if you want. I'm going to smudge this on top of that liner here that I put under the lash line. And you can, make it as intense as you want. And then I'm going to bring it up here to the outer part of the eye. And I'm going to feather this in just a little bit, just to add some dimension in there. You can take your your dome brush, like this one, and start blending that out. And see how it just adds another kind of dimension to that color? Just really intensifies it. The next step is to apply your false lashes Va Va Voom, and the ones I have on are NYX Special Effects lashes, and these are Superpower number 186, and I do have these in the store if you guys want those. I'm using those first, and then on top I'm using Ardell 301s, and I'm going to put those right here. I don't know if you can see that's a little bit thicker, just to make the lashes look really full there. So I'm going to go ahead and apply those. If you need to figure out how to apply false lashes, check my videos. I do have a tutorial on that. So I'm going to do that and come right back. So once you get the lashes on, it's time to do the fun part with the jewels here. All you need to do is go to a craft store and get some like little loose jewels here. They're those cheap diamonds, they're clear that you guys can get. You can get a couple sizes, but get the smallest ones that you can. What you're going to do is take some Duo lash adhesive and put a blob on the back of your hand, and then take the end of one of your brushes, something that's small, and dip it in. Pick up just a little bit of glue, and you're just going to put the dots where you want the jewels. So I'm going to do, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to do maybe about 6 or 7 jewels. And then all you have to do is pick up your jewels and put it on the tip of your hand or your finger, just like this, and then you're just going to press it onto the glue. Once you get all of those jewels put on there, you want to make sure you press them down really good so they're nice and tight. Take your, just any sort of fluffy brush, it really doesn't matter, and you're going to go back in with that bentonite pigment, that ice gold. Just pick some of that up on that brush, tap off the excess because it is very glittery. See all that? And we're just going to tap this right on top, and it just gives it a really nice shimmery glow there. Something really pretty. Then we can start working on the lips, so let me zoom out so you guys can see. I'm going to take NYX's liner in Cocoa. It can be any sort of dark liner. It could be deep red will work. And all I'm going to do is outline the outer part of the lip. Start with that outer V. And then doing short strokes, you're just going to do the rest of the lips. Once you get the lips lined, I'm going to fade in the color just a bit. So I'm going to take the pencil sideways. Let me zoom in and get down so you guys can see. Okay. I'm just shading right there around the lips. Just making it darker out here. And then we're going to take a lighter color pencil and fill in the rest of it. So what you should have at this point is something like this. Looks kind of crazy. And then going to go in with Plush Red, and it's a little bit lighter. I'm going to fill in the rest of the lips with that. So you get this kind of two-dimensional lips. You can then take any sort of red lip gloss that you have. I'm using a NYX one. Any red will be fine. Just using this to gloss up the lips. So just apply that mainly in the center and then work its way out. And this just plumps up the lips and makes them extra shiny. So after you get your red lip gloss on, that is the final look. And that's what it looks like. And let me go ahead and put on my little headpiece that I made. I'll tell you guys how to do that, and then the look is complete. Okay, so here is the complete getup for you guys. I don't know if having this band here looks more like a flapper or a Moulin Rouge thing, but it's optional if you guys want to do this. But basically this is just ribbon that I got from Joann's. Put it in the back, pinned it, and then this flower here, it's a clip that I got from Claire's. And there's 3 feathers, and those are from Joann's too. You just hot glue them to the back of this clip, put that in, and then of course you have the black boa, and that is your Moulin Rouge. So hopefully that was really fun for you guys. I love this look. I think I'm going to be this for Halloween this year, so it'll be really fun. But anyways, if you guys want to have a list of all the products as well as a picture of the palette with the exact eyeshadow circle that I used, click on the side link. It's all there for you. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.